Breaking news, Ashton Forbes is writing a letter to Congress about MH-370. That's right, there is an update on missing flight MH-370, and we've got to talk about it. So get in here, this is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like, please subscribe, please share on social media, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Oh, speaking of getting in here, check out this new shirt. Cosmic Road, get in here. I love it. It's a great t-shirt. Now, I have made an update to this t-shirt. I just got this in the mail yesterday, and I wasn't quite happy with it because the gray or the background of the Cosmic Road is different from the background of the t-shirt. So so I've already gotten the artist to fix it, and I've re-uploaded the new image onto the merch store. So the future t-shirts are corrected, and the black is the same as the t-shirt. So yeah, so go to the merch store and get some Cosmic Road t-shirts. They have been fixed, and I've got my new one on the way. I'm also going to get a coffee mug and maybe a couple other things. So, yeah, anyway, let's go. Here we go. First of all, Ashton has a new update in the research on MH370. And again, I almost hate to talk about this subject because every time I do, comments get deleted. They just go missing. People can't upload certain comments. Subscribers just vanish. So please check your subscribership and make sure you're still a member. And thank you so much for supporting the channel and being a member. I really appreciate that. Okay, here we go. MH370 breaking update. We can prove the fire scenario. Yeah, the fire scenario is that Ashton believes, based on his research, and if you don't know, Ashton Forbes is the best known and the most passionate researcher of missing flight MH370, and he's been making the rounds on podcasts. I might try to get him on this one if he'll do it. Yeah, so he's compiled a really compelling series of evidences, pieces of evidence to support the idea that this was a genuinely anomalous event. So that's who Ashton is, and his idea is that this plane was actually in trouble, that it had an engine malfunction or something, and there was smoke coming out of it, and that these orb-like UFOs almost seem to resemble the Dragon U.A.P, came out and rescued the plane by portaling it somewhere. So, if that's true, then, thanks guys, but where is the plane? Where are the people inside that plane? Where did you portal them to? Did you need to take them to a different reality or something? And again, I want to be very sensitive on this topic because if it was not an anomalous event, then a lot of people died. And I really do want to be very sensitive to that. On the other hand, if it was an anomalous event, then these people may still be alive, and we need to find them and get them back to their families. So this is a very important subject, and a delicate line we have to walk when talking about it. But yeah, but Ashton says we can prove the fire scenario. We already nailed it. That's exactly what happened. I've been staring at it on my profile without realizing it in the thermal. The heat signature is in the landing gear area. This is where the AC vents are for heat exhaustion. They couldn't land exactly as the Wired article talked about. The landing gear was damaged by the fire. They had no choice but to attempt an emergency landing in the ocean, but they all would have died. The fire was mitigated, which I've also received independent confirmation is possible for 1 hour, 20 minutes without the plane burning up. I also received confirmation of the orange glow. This would happen too. This is why they lied about this event. They deployed the technology. It was the only way to save the plane. That's the only reason to lie. We can prove this now unequivocally. I said that right. This is officially the largest conspiracy of all time. While it's all real, we really are going to change the world. I don't know if this event is the largest conspiracy of all time, but certainly the UFO topic and the cover-up behind it is hard. It's hard to argue that that's the largest conspiracy of all time. And here is the thermal signature he's talking about. I'm not enough of an expert or any sort of an expert to tell you what we're looking at there. Ashton has some clarifying comments here. We have big news. Yes, the MH-370 videos are real. There was an emergency event related to the lithium-ion batteries being on fire. The technology was deployed to save the plane. And by technology, I am assuming he means non-human technology. This explains the cover-up itself. This classified technology could not be admitted to. It still probably can't be. Okay, now he's saying it's classified technology, so implying that this is humans doing it, and that humans saved this plane. And, you know, if so, then where are these guys? Are they, you know, at Area 51 or something? I don't get it. To me, that doesn't quite make sense. It makes some more sense to me if it were non-humans, if this is a genuinely anomalous event. He says, we're going viral right now across social media, top of several subreddits, including conspiracy and UFOB. UFOs is grappling with this information unsuccessfully. So, yeah, and he goes on, and I'll link to these comments. But yeah, here's his letter to Congress. That's right. Ashton is actually writing a letter, or has written a letter to Congress. So let's check it out. I may or may not read the whole thing. Let's see where it goes. My name is Ashton Forbes, and I am currently disclosing the most important videos in the history of the world. All of this information is publicly available. I would like to state that I have a top secret U.S. government clearances as part of my job as a contractor. I didn't know that. My job has nothing to do with advanced technology. I am only stating this to establish my credibility. I am not bound by an NDA. This is not a hoax, disinformation, or misinformation. You don't need to believe me because everything is verifiable. I am requesting a public hearing. I am willing to testify in front of Congress as to the authenticity of these videos and explain every aspect of them. I would also invite physics experts to validate the science on display. The videos in question are that of the true fate of the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 on March 7th, 2014 at the Nicobar Islands. One is of the MQ-1C Gray Eagle with a thermal layer added by the leaker, and the other is a 3D battle space produced by the space-based infrared system. So I think one of those is a drone and one of those is a satellite. And I think there were two paired satellites. Yeah, using data from a spy satellite, USA 229, which has a sister satellite next to it classified as debris. Interesting. This allows for the proven 3D stereoscopic imagery we see in the satellite video. The oldest archived versions of the videos we could find come from Regicide Anon on a U.F.O uploader, which uploaded unrelated videos previously, indicating they are not the source. Higher quality versions were released by other U.F.O uploaders on YouTube later on, indicating neither is the original source. The dates are damning. Satellite video, March 12th, 2014, uploaded May 19th, 2014. Yeah, it was received on May 12th, uploaded on May 19th. MQ-1C Gray Eagle received June 5th, uploaded June 13th. So why now, many ask? Because only in 2023 do we have the basis to understand these videos to be real. We needed the 2017 DoD Navy U.A.P videos to understand what FLIR footage looks like. The 2019 Trump satellite leak to understand these capabilities. I'm not familiar with the 2019 Trump satellite leak, so if you guys are, let me know in the comments below. 2022 scientific papers that show wormholes are humanly traversable. LK99 that shows the emergence of superconductivity, and finally AI in daily uses as ChatGPT. Without all these things, the MH370 videos seem like magic. Yeah, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but yeah, he talks about the fire and the witnesses. There was one woman that saw the plane on fire, and yeah, missing hydrophone data. superconductive harmonic orbs, traversal. Yeah, it's all goes in there. I don't know if he talks about the various people, the family members afterward that apparently were receiving phone calls from their departed loved ones. But I don't think there was, when they picked up, nobody was there. But that my understanding is that multiple family members of the missing passengers on MH370 were receiving phone calls after the crash. So very very weird event here. And I'm not coming out on one side or the other. I'm not saying this was a genuinely anomalous event, but there's some compelling evidence that Ashton has put together. He really has put together a good case. So we need more research done on this, and we need more eyes on this. So I hope he galvanizes others to do research. I hope we get to the truth of this. And if there are missing people out there from this event, we need to find them. So, but again, I want to be sensitive to the families, so there it is, guys. Ashton is doing more research. He thinks he has proven that this plane was experiencing engine trouble, and that it was taken by these orbs somewhere. So let me know what you think about all of this and Ashton's letter to Congress in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. Sure would appreciate it. Smash the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media, Facebook and Twitter, links below. Love to see you guys there. If you wanted to support Cosmic Road in an even bigger way, please consider buying a t-shirt. Links below. Colors are corrected. Or becoming a channel member. Channel members are rock stars. I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, there are plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.